On February 12, 1809, approximately 150 miles to the north of the Middle Tennessee State University campus, a child was born into this world that would go on to change the history and lives of every American citizen. This person would eventually become President of the United States of America, and in his inaugural address stated, "In your hands, my dissatisfied countrymen, and not mine, is the momentous issue of civil war. The government will not assail you. You have no oath registered to heaven to destroy the government, while I shall have the most solemn one to preserve, protect, and defend it." This person is Abraham Lincoln. In his early years, Lincoln was born in Hardin County, Kentucky, and spent parts of his life in the states of Indiana and Illinois. Even though his family had him work on their farm as a child, Lincoln had a drive to learn and acquire knowledge. This drive would eventually allow him to become a lawyer. Lincoln would use his background as an eloquent speaker and entered politics, holding office in the state of Illinois in their legislature. Abraham was also a caring family man. He met and married Mary Todd, with whom he had 4 children. Lincoln's personal drive and desire to end slavery was his greatest attribute. Just after his presidency started, just after his presidency started, the United States was in civil war, which would see 600,000 deaths. During these trying times, Mr. Lincoln was able to hold the country together with his unrelenting resolve. On January 1st, 1863, the Emancipation Proclamation was an order that freed slaves in the Confederate States. Many slaves were not set free right away. However, this proclamation gave way for eventual ratification of the 13th Amendment of the United States Constitution, which allowed for everyone to be free citizens. On April 14th, 1865, Lincoln was shot in Ford's Theater by an assassin and died the following day in Washington, D.C. President Lincoln's untimely death was tragic to the country, as the country lost a leader that saw every person as equals. With his enduring work to end slavery, the lives of many Americans improved over the years following his death, as they had the promise of a new beginning and life. Lincoln touched every person living in the United States with a positive manner by ensuring the laws the country had matched what he knew was right in his heart, that all brothers and sisters of mankind are equals. Regardless of his untimely passing, he left us with an everlasting quote which shows his love of country and equality in the Gettysburg Address, where he so eloquently stated that we here highly resolve that these dead shall not have died in vain, that this nation, under God, shall have a new birth of freedom, and that the government of the people, by the people, for the people, shall not perish from earth.
Very nice.